Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel, I'll be providing some stock analysis and also an update on our $1 Million Challenge, so please stay tuned. In the previous video, we did an update on the special dividend, so please refer back to that for ticker symbol MMTLP, previous holders of Torchlight Energy. So before we start today's stock analysis, quick reminder of our $1 Million Challenge. So for anybody who's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to achieve 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%, and we do take into account losses as well. So for the challenge, we have a special spreadsheet with low and medium risk stocks, and there's also a growing Discord community, well in excess of 300 now, sharing due diligence, trading tips, technical analysis, chart analysis. The Discord area includes sections where you can read the agreement, the FAQs, you can chat and ask questions. You can also access the stock spreadsheet here as well. Share your buys, there's a king and queen alert section in there as well, and also a leaderboard plus updates. And there is also an exclusive strategy video not available on the public platform, which explains in much more significant detail strategy for the challenge. So if anybody is interested in further details in the description below. Join us on this journey. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 6 stocks to watch for your watch list for Monday. So we're going to start by looking at ticker symbol MMAT, Metamaterials. It's a stock that has been featured on numerous occasions. There is an event that is going to be taking place this week that was explained in the previous video. So please refer back to the previous video for details of the event that's taking place for Metamaterials this week. Hopefully that will bring us some interesting news. But let's have a look at the chart. So in terms of the close of play on the Friday, we can see the price was closed at $4.99, up just in excess of 2.25%. So again, this is a stock that I think is ready to move up. When, we don't know, but certainly it looks to be having strong support around about $4.90 now. So potentially a good time to invest. The next stock I'd like to add for your watch list for Monday is ticker symbol FAT, also known as Fat Brands Incorporated. So for anybody who's not aware, this is a multi-brand franchising company acquiring and developing markets, quick service, fast casual and casual dining restaurant concepts worldwide. And as of March 28, 2021, they had 9 restaurant brands, including Fat Burger, Johnny Rockets, Buffalo Cafe, Buffalo Express, etc. We're also looking at Steakhouse. Let's now have a look at the chart. So let's have a look at the chart. So we can see here for the 5-day chart, the stock was up in excess of 11.89% on the week, closing at $11.20. So let's now have a look at why the chart is bullish and what were the recent developments. So the headline I'd like to share with you here is from Zacks Equity Research, and this is dated Friday, November the 5th, 2021. And the headline here is Fat Brands Incorporated, ticker symbol FAT, reports a quarterly 3 loss, but tops revenue estimates. So what does this mean, and why is this potentially good news? So in the second part of this article, one thing I would like to point out, the company is not making a profit. It's still operating at a loss, but one of the reasons why it will be operating at a loss is because of the pandemic. But let's have a look at what are the latest developments in terms of the momentum for revenue. If you look at the 3rd paragraph down, I'm just going to summarize that for you now. Fat Brands Incorporated, which belongs to Zacks Retail Restaurants Industry, posted revenues of $29.76 million for the quarter ended September 2021. Surpassing Zacks consensus estimate by 101.77%. So what does that mean? That means they posted sales more than twice the amount that was expected. So this is exceptionally good news. Compares to year ago revenues of $4 million. The company has topped the consensus revenue estimate 3 times over the last 4 quarters. So the demand and the growth certainly seems to be there. So potentially for the future, it looks like a very good recovery play. And the next stock I'd like to bring you is ticker symbol BCRX, BioCris Pharmaceuticals. It's a stock that has been featured a few times on the channel. If you have been following this stock, you will know that it was at one point it was trading in excess of $15. It has come down quite significantly since then. And close of play on the Friday, the stock was trading at $12.41. So what we can see, close of play on the Friday, the stock was up. It was up in excess of 6.89%. So the momentum seems to be potentially showing a little bit of a reversal here. Was there any news? Let's now have a look at the developments. On the screen here, you'll be able to see an article dated Friday, November the 5th, 2021. And the headline here is BioCris presents new data showing sustained reduction of HAE attack rates and improved patient satisfaction after patients switched to Orladeyo, which is a registered trademark for them. The good news here, we can see at the bottom, is the company have announced long-term new efficacy and safety data from the studies evaluating oral once daily drug to be positive. So reading further down, we can see that the company has stated that there were some key improvements in the key indicators, and these demonstrate that the oral drug, which is taken once daily, had an excellent option for patients who want alternatives. And further down, we can see in terms of the data, patients who switched to this drug had more than 80% attack-free months. So certainly good news, certainly good results here. The next stock I'd like to feature is ticker symbol MTX, also known as Meton Holding Groups Limited. So before we look at the chart, let's have a look at a profile of the company here, as many of you may not be aware of this organization. So this is a company that provides English language training in China. It operates through 4 segments. It also has delivery of English language and future skills training to Chinese students and professionals. It's also offering adult and junior ELT services under the Meton brand name. As of December the 31st, 2020, the company had approximately 105 self-operating learning centres covering 28 cities in 15 provinces, and also looking at 13 franchise learning centres covering 12 cities in 11 provinces. So the company was formerly known as Meton EdTech Education Group Limited and changed its name. So let's now proceed to have a look at the chart. So have a look at the chart here. For close of play on Friday, we can see the stock was up in excess of 24%, closing at 62 cents. So certainly this is a penny stock. This is a high risk stock. It's also going to be extremely volatile, but the momentum seems to be good. It certainly looks to be making an excellent recovery in terms of its price. And what we can also see in terms of the chart here, in the after hours, after close of play on the Friday, it also did close up higher than the 62 cents. The next stock I'd like to bring to your attention is ticker symbol ALZN. This is also trading on the Nasdaq, and it's also known as Alzheimer's Neuro, and we can see the close of play on the Friday. The chart for this is also bullish, and we can see over the 5 days it was up in excess of 35%, closing at $2.88. So before we look at the developments with regard to this stock, quick overview of the profile. So this is an early clinical stage biopharmaceutical company. It's looking at products for the treatment of neurodegenerative diseases and also psychiatric disorders. So its pipeline of products includes candidates of 2 therapeutic drug candidates, namely AL001 and also AL002. Both of them looking at cell-based therapeutics and vaccines for the treatment of patients with the immunological system to combat Alzheimer's. And on the screen here, what you'll be able to see is one thing that I have discovered. There was a submission of an Form F4 for this company, and this is very interesting because this is confirmation and declaration of a very significant investment from a whale. We're looking at an investment of 100,000 shares, taking the total investment of this person to 250,000 shares. So certainly a very positive sign, certainly potentially something that could indicate somebody knows something, difficult to say, and but obviously somebody does have very, very significant confidence in this stock. And the final stock I'd like to bring to your attention for your watch list on Monday is ticker symbol RWLK. So this is also trading on the Nasdaq, also known as Robotics. So on the screen here, you'll be able to see the chart for close of play On the Friday, the stock was up well in excess of 25%, closing at $1.62. So why did we have this bullish momentum? So what we can see here is an article from Yahoo Finance, also dated Friday, November the 5th, 2021. And the headline here is Reward Robotics stock surges after FDA awards breakthrough device designation. So this is good news. So we can see within the headline here, the stock initially jumped in excess of 40% on the Friday. What else can we see in this article? Let's delve a little bit deeper. In the final part of this article, what we can see here is a quotation of the CEO, and he said that the designation from the FDA is a critical milestone for the company, and it's providing them with a clear pathway to get this uniquely innovative device faster to the market. We can also see that the company is a battery-powered orthotic exosuit intended to help people with mobility issues, looking at reduced ankle functions and also neurological injuries such as strokes. So the breakthrough design designation expedites development, assessment and review to give patients quicker access to medical devices. So from an investor point of view, what this certainly means is the company is one step closer to generating revenue, increasing profit, and also giving us a much bigger return on our potential investment. And finally, at the bottom here, we can see the company is now going to go down the FDA approval route for this device, and it will finalize the design and development and then advance to clinical studies required. So good long-term potential here, and hopefully the stock will gain a bit more momentum going forward in the coming week. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.